Good morning, coaches. My name is Nicole Pope, and I am a one-star diamond coach and a Success Club 5 All-Star. And today I want to talk to you about utilizing free groups to really target your niche and expand your market. Okay, so first things first, if you have not developed your niche, you really need to do that. So literally take out a piece of paper, sit down, write everything that, any characteristic, quality, or personality trait that you want to see in your ideal customer. Ultimately, if you connect with that, they're going to connect with you. So it'll be a great two-way street where it'll be easy for you both to kind of connect and really become friends or just become great, partners in this journey of health, right? Okay, so then utilizing the free groups. So first, a free group is really going to kind of go back to that underlying why of why everybody really got started. You want to help people get healthy and reach their fitness goals. So that is, you're giving away this content. They're completely free. So you're not requiring them to purchase Shakeology or a program to be a part of this group. That's also going to be a big draw for these potential people, because they're not committed. They're not making a financial commitment to be a part of this group. And sometimes people just want to see if they can actually do it, and they want to see how you help them do it. So they might be testing you out, and that's totally fine. You want to prove to them during this group that you have a wealth of knowledge that you're willing to share. And as long as they're willing to commit to being a part of the group, you're willing to commit to helping them. So those are really the benefits of the free group itself. But not only that, in these free groups, you have the ability to really grow your market, because these are, again, they're free. So people are not having to commit to doing anything. They're just committing to this 5 or 7 day group that you're offering. And people are more likely to invite their friends to a free group than they are to a group that's requiring them to spend $140 on a challenge pack. So you might have friends of friends or friends of friends of friends who join your free group, but then you really connect with them and you really see that they are right in your ideal niche. Later on tomorrow, Linda's going to talk about converting the people from the free groups to the challenge groups, so I won't talk about that today. But I wanted to talk to you about how to kind of get those free groups started and what kind of content you want to use for those. So when you're thinking about your content for your free group, you ultimately want to go back to your niche and look and say, what can I do that would really target and really reach these people that fall into my niche? So you may, maybe your ideal customer works full-time, she has a couple of kids, she is super involved in the church or with school, after school programs, and she just feels like she doesn't have time to do anything. Okay, and she feels like her house is always a mess and she, can't ever keep up. Okay, so you want to target these people by offering short, maybe 15-minute workouts they can do every day. You want to talk about short 30-minute prep or crock pot meals, and maybe you want to help them, kind of guide them in through some sort of cleaning schedule, like where they sit down and they kind of figure out, how they can fit keeping their entire house in order in the 15 minutes extra that they have that day. So these are all things that you're going to want to use. So maybe you say, for example, that's your group. You then want to start inviting to the group, but you don't want to just start inviting. You don't want to be like, hey, I'm doing this group. You want to talk about how you are that person. I work full time. I have kids. I never have time. I feel like I never have time to get these things done. But I started doing X, Y, and Z, and now I'm really finding that it's working. I want to run a free group to show you that you can do it too. Okay, so that's kind of how your invites. You want to do your daily jabs and talk about how you can get, how you manage to do this. And then you want to do your call to action posts where you're saying, hey, join this free group. It's going to be awesome. It's totally free. There's no commitments. I promise you I won't spam you with, I won't add you to my groups without your permission, things like that. But these are things that you're going to reach out to these people, and ultimately you'll get all these people that are going to want to be a part of it. I did a clean eating group once and added 150 people to my market in 1 month. I mean, these are people that have ended up being long-term customers of mine. One of them is my diamond coach. I didn't know this person whatsoever. I didn't know any of these people outside of Facebook, but these are people who friends of mine invited into the group. And I added all of those people to my market, and then ultimately have really been able to connect with a couple of those people. So how else are you going to invite? Of course, you're going to be doing your posts on your page. You want to probably do some posts on your like page if you have one. You can boost those posts then on your like page. And the other way to do it would be to actually create an event invite on Facebook. So you can actually, create an event and just say it's going to be going down here, make it public so that everybody can see it. You can invite up to 500 people. So invite as many people as you can who you think would actually fit into that niche. It's going to take some time, so don't get me wrong. I remember I've done event invites, and I've actually had a decent amount of success inviting to challenge groups that way as well. But sometimes it takes me an hour to sit down and go through my friends list to actually invite the people that I need to, but it works. So utilize those event invites then and make them public. So, and you can do them through your like page or your personal page. If you do them through your like page, you can boost that so you can get even more people to join your group. Then once you have those people, you add them all into the free group, you give them as much content as you possibly can, and then you can start to transition them from the challenge, or from the free group into the challenge group. So ultimately, you really, really want to use these free groups to grow your market. Get out of your friends list and stop looking at those same people every time. Ask for referrals. Ask your friends who have said, yes, I think this would be an awesome group, an awesome free group. Say, hey, why don't you add like 3 or 5 of your friends? Add whoever you want. This is totally free. So ultimately, that free is going to be very appealing to people, and they're going to join you because they want to know about what you have to offer. So use these groups to expand and to really reach out as much as you can, because ultimately, adding in those 150 people that I added through that clean eating group has ultimately really grown my business tenfold. I can't even say, just even connecting with those people on a different level than, even just about challenge groups. Some of them, I know that we interact all the time and talk about, just our daily lives because we're so similar, but they might not be interested in challenge groups right now. No big deal. You'll get them another time. They'll be back around. We know that. So just keep trucking, use these free groups. But again, let me actually just before I sign off, I do want to make sure I impress upon you the importance of timing the free groups, because you want to make sure you hit Success Club first, or that you do it early enough where you have time to convert those free groups into challengers later, that you can convert them later. So free group timing, I would say if you have, are struggling, do it the first week of the month. So that way they have a week of free group, you have a week to convert them, and then get them into your challenge group that may start that 3rd or 4th week of the month. The other thing is, if you've already hit Success Club, maybe you want to get your free group in early so that you're, hitting Success Club super early the next month. Do it that last week of the month. So that way, you've already knocked out Success Club for that current month, but you're planning ahead. You want to utilize the free groups to really help you expand so that you can hit Success Club earlier the following month. So you can utilize these and roll off of them to kind of really help boost your future months. But I would say that last week of the month, if you've already hit Success Club, if not, do it the first week of the month so that you can convert those into sales. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys. Bye.